it's a lot of what you said though, Wallace. In the beginning, you know, certain relationships, small shit was like big, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, you take shit like that, or people take shit like that for granted, because the flowers used to brighten your day.
Right.
Now the flowers are, oh, it was nice, put them in the vase.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then
you cooking or you dealing with the kids right now. You know what I mean? So romance kind of like dies out in that sense, you know, sometimes. So I feel like you kind of have to like read your partner, like look for different things that may be romantic. You know what's romantic right now? After she cooked, putting up the food and washing the dishes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes something off her plate.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, that'll get you some head. Write that down.
That's what I wrote it
My notebook. Jesus, what that Bible?
No, it's
Write it, make it plain.
It's different.
Put it on the wall.
It's different things, man. Like that's big. Taking shit off their plate. Romance just looks different, right? It's not the fairy tale shit that's on the TV, and sometimes it can be, right? But when life be shit doing this thing, sometimes that shit kind of gets overlooked. Like I said, bringing home the flowers just because can turn to, oh, thank you so much. And put them in the vase, because can you put the kids in the shower? Or can you make sure Madison got her this? And can you make sure this, that? You know what I mean? Or in your case, whatever. Can you make sure you get the trash or cut the grass?
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate the flowers, but nigga, other shit going on. You see what I'm saying? So that make you be like, oh, damn, I thought this was some shit. Or cooking breakfast that morning. You know what I mean? That could turn into, damn, at least you cook breakfast today. It's usually meat. That shit, like, it's literally what you try to do can turn to some more shit. So it's kind of like reading your partner, like I said, going off the vibe or whatever she's giving off or whatever she may need or may mention, and try to go from that, and then implementing the other things within it. But yeah, I guess that's what romance would look like in a long-term marriage.
So that's you showing the romance. What is you receiving romance?
Real quick, what I just heard in the midst of that is like taking the time to put that person first, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Because I could not feel like doing the dishes, and I could just not feel like taking care of the kids, and that would rejuvenate me. But I'm gonna do this for you to create the space for you to relax. Even if it is the flowers, I made sure, let's stop everything. I want you to know that I love you, and this is a visual of how beautiful I think you are. Like, just making that person feel like you would stop the world to put them first for a moment.
But they also have to realize that too, like, and I think we gotta adopt the language, dog. Like,
we gotta adopt the language to let them know that I'm doing this.
Yeah.
To let you know that I still want you in front of everything.
It's a lot of shit taken for granted.
I have trouble with that, to be honest.
So I think I definitely don't. It's just my opinion, and I live alone.
Yeah.
I would not say. I don't think there's an actual language to say it. I think there's a way that it can be seen, but I think the saying it could come off looking bad.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion. I think like I could be doing something else.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I want you to stop right now. I got these flowers because I was thinking about you when I came home.
Yeah.
I could have not got these. I could be just laying on the couch right now.
But I'm gonna get to wipe these dishes for you, good.
No, that ain't what he was saying.
Yeah, okay.
He wasn't saying that.
I wouldn't do that.
Hey, baby, stop washing the dishes. I got these tonight. Something like that.
Yeah.
She knows you're telling her.
With the flowers.
With the flowers. And a new Ferrari outside. But no, I think that helps, because a lot of times, from what I've seen, is life just keeps moving so fast. I may do something that she doesn't recognize as me putting her in a position of being in front. For me to just acknowledge, yo, I value you before anything else that I got going right now. Now, in the next hour, it might not be the same. But right now, this moment in time, you.
Now, what I was asking him was, what does romance look like being received?
He told you.
That wasn't my answer. I don't know what he talking about. He by himself. To me,
I am?
yeah, I don't know what you talking about.
My bad. You like getting your head rubbed and stuff.
Yeah,
My bad.
I do like affection.
I told you, touchy feely.
Yeah.
Romance for me, man. I feel like I'm super simple, but it's.
You're not.
I am though.
You're not.
We'll talk off camera. But what the fuck with that? Oh, but for me, romance. Just feeling wanted. Like that's enough. Hell, yeah. Overall, feeling wanted. That's romantic to me. I like lingerie and shit. That's a huge gesture for me. What else I like? That's it, dog. Like affection. Touch me, rub my hair. Yeah, I like that. Stroke my beard.
And yourself, brother, what does romance look like being projected back at you?
I think it's all tied to your love language. So mine is words of affirmation. So that support, verbal support, means a lot to me. Just the fact that you show that you paid attention to the things that I'm working on, I'm trying to do, showing that you have some interest. To me, that's romantic. Like you went and bought 5. You went and bought 5 of my T-shirts to give to your friends. Like that means a lot because you spreading my message, what I'm trying to do, and you showed me that I'm before. The shoes you want to buy this week or whatever mattress you want to get, because we're trying to, a mattress every week is on the conversation right now. So I'm just like, for you to put,
gotta take care of your back, man.
Yeah, I'm learning.
I'm about to say you gotta go lay on them bitch.
We just got one.
Okay.
Yeah, expensive one. But just the fact that you saw what I'm working on, what I'm doing, and you celebrated it or you recognized it or you tried to help me make it better, like those things are romantic to me. Or the other part that I'm learning now is that you give me the time, give the opportunity to listen to me, because I can take a little while to get through an idea, or I can have an idea that you might not understand in the right now, but the fact that you are open to listening and actually diving into it shows me that you care, you love me, and that's creates the feeling of a romantic connection.
Do you think you've had to, or have you ever tried to verbalize what the romance looked like for you, coming back to you? Like, I know we talk love language. We did that talk, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes that can get lost in translation. But
How? How?
Because a lot of people project, right? So like what I like, let's say my love language was receiving gifts.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes people don't know how to necessarily, like, they haven't sat down and had a conversation of receiving gifts. So they think the way to show someone their love language is to do it for you.
I'm talking about after we've talked about it already.
Oh yeah, but some people haven't had those conversations. Like, we've had the conversation here.
When you say lost in translation, to me it sounds like we've talked about it and you don't understand it after we talked about it.
Or that happens too. I think sometimes you can explain something to somebody and break it down to the point of where it can't be broken anymore.
That you feel like it can't.
To you, and then they'll still figure out a way. They'll still figure out a way to
like,
not.
I'm doing it.
Because this is what it felt good for them. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be like, yeah, I need words of affirmation, and then they'll go buy you a T-shirt that say, like, good job, bitch, you doing a good job. Yeah, like, you doing a good job. And you be like,
you bought me something?
why did you buy me a shirt?
Yeah.
It's like, no, did you read what was On the shirt.
No,
You like,
somebody in their closet.
but this is
100
telling.
miles away wrote that on the shirt, and now you just bought it and gave it to me.
Right.
You didn't say that.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's not necessarily. It still can be lost in
I can see
translation.
that.
So,
I can see that.
so have you ever had like a sit down romance talk? Like,
No, because I ain't really never thought that I needed romance. I felt like it was my job to provide romance, and like the things that felt good to me. It wasn't like I was searching for romance. I think once they started becoming few and far between, then you start realizing
I need a little something extra.
I needed that. I missed that. As you grow, you start to learn yourself more. So you like, you know what? I actually did value
That's
when
what I
this
was
was
about
going
to
on. Yeah. Go ahead, say it.
No,
Elaborate.
that's it.
Okay, all right.
Learning yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older you get, the more you realize, like, damn.
I'm 20.
Need them.
You ever had sit down and had that conversation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you use the word romance, or was it? Because that's
like-
where I
like
didn't. I didn't connect with it because I have never sat down and said these things create romance or feel romantic to
Romantic,
me.
yeah.
I mean, without using the word romance, but you know that it's romance. Yes, I've had that. Yeah, I've had that conversation.
Or do you think it was received? Because I think sometimes, like with some certain conversations, can almost go unheard because it's like, but you the dude.
And that's how I felt. Like I'm not supposed to be searching for this until I realized that I need to be searching for this.
You ever had that?
What?
Like when you verbalize like how you were feeling or what you like what was going on with you, and then it was almost like kind of overlooked or unheard or felt like it was unheard, like the topic we had a few weeks ago where you felt like it was unheard because it was like, but you're the guy.
Not necessarily because you're the guy. I just felt that it was unheard. Just, because, people think that they do enough or they're doing the right things, but when you just like, no, motherfucker, I'm telling you, what I mean?
Like I
and
think,
vice versa, it's like I may be thinking that I'm doing the right shit with the flowers, like, no, nigga,
I don't really
just
like
need
flowers.
you to got the,
it's kind of like the love language thing, like how we just talking
100%.
about. Yeah, like it can literally, like you like, well, because love language can change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can go through a period where gift giving during a dating phase is something different than the gifts, like receiving gifts once you're married. You know what I'm saying?
Once life started wearing on you and you see value in another space, because like your parents could have gave you gifts your whole life, and they continue to give you gifts, but you start getting to a point where shit, everything is winning. I got the kids, I got the house, I got the husband, I got the work, and then you like, you know what? I just want to spend time quiet with my man.
Or the,
Man, you gotta get back to that shit though.
like the love language, the talk we had. You remember I think you said it's the thing that you receive so much of, and I was like, but what if it's the thing that, like, to me in my head is like the thing that you probably didn't receive when you were younger. So like, what if it was like you was just getting gifts, so you got all this shit, but you didn't really get hugs, and now you like, I need this.
Maybe that's why my shit is gifts, cause I feel like that shit means the world to me.
Cause you never got gifts when you were
I
a
think
kid.
so. Yeah.
Like that's literally what it could be, man. Like where you certain things we didn't like, cause I don't know how your family was, but if y'all was like a huggy family, like if you was in church, y'all want a huggy family like that. So a friend of mine, like her family was like hugs all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you come to her house, they was like, come on, give me a hug.
Yeah.
And you like,
I told you, I'm
like
a
they hug me like this, like I ain't.
You need a hug? Need a hug?
Nah, I'm straight.
Bro, thank you.
So
Appreciate you.
but yeah, niggas
Whenever you
like
want.
you get hugged like, all right, thanks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you get older, you like, damn, like I
kinda
really
like that.
My folks didn't hug me like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I probably needed that. And like you said, with the gift giving, like you come from an environment where it, like
Wasn't
shit,
no
the gifts is this motherfucking power in here.
Yeah.
Christmas,
You got some hot
shit
water?
like that. But yeah,
You welcome.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like, damn.
That power
And then
like a motherfucker.
so somebody buy you a shirt. It's like, God damn, you really do love a nigga, don't you?
I think that's why it's so important to take the time to sit with yourself and be in tune with yourself. Because me growing up, I got words of affirmation, but that's still me because It just got ingrained in who I was. I feel the love in it. But I need to just continue to have the conversation because it might change. Like, in some instances, I like some quality time. Not a lot. But sometimes
be hooked up like most of that, like that's enough.
yeah.
I already
But
know.
yeah, but just constantly being in tune with what you feeling, what you like, and being able. Then the next part is to be able to express it, because you can know inside of yourself, but if they continue to give you something that's not it, you can't blame them.
The communication and
People
comprehension.
gonna give what they know.
Yeah.
So as long as you are in tune with you and communicate to them, from there it's on them, like we talked about.
This